Hey guys, I caught a little bit of grief after my impromptu sharpening video that I did at the vacation house. If you remember, I sharpened one of those knives that were at the property on a ceramic mug and a little bit of cardboard. And one of my colleagues, a good friend, Dan, gave me grief, as much as Dan gives grief, and said, "I'm really surprised you did not have a travel sharpening implement that goes with you." And he's not wrong. I was surprised too. I usually try to account for any given situation or emergency, blah, 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 but I didn't in that case. I've since rectified that. I went and got a Work Sharp field sharpening kit. Is that what the heck it's called? And I'll obviously, it'll be in the title. It's a much smaller implement, and it's suitable for putting in, I guess, your travel equipment or whatever. And it has diamond plate, it has a ceramic, and it also has a leather strop. And in addition, it's got a little teeny ceramic that's used for serrations on knives if you've got a serrated knife. And all of these have angles on them to guide you when you sharpen. When you get this thing, if you pull off the plate on the inside, there's a hollow, and inside it there's a nice set of rolled up directions. And so this is a coarse plate. There is a finer diamond plate on the other side, and just in case you were really wondering, the fine diamond plate also has directions on the back of it too, in case you lose those. And those are broadhead wrenches, so if you're like out in the field and you really need all sorts of little implements, this kind of helps you out. So I thought I'd real quick get an edge on, this is one of our knives in the kitchen, and it doesn't have the same dings and crap that the previous one had, but I thought I'd give it a quick run on this sharpener and see what kind of results I get. And like I said, this is it's sort of guided angles. It's not like a fixed clamp system, and you've seen me, if you've watched my videos from way back, you know I usually use a fixed clamp system, but I can freehand it as well. Obviously, you saw me freehand on that mug, which, not the best, but not the worst either. But anyways, let's see what kind of edge we can get on old Trusty here, which isn't bad to be clear, but let's find out. I probably could do like 10 on one side, 10 on the other, and alternate that way, but right now I'm just going back and forth. I may change my mind. I'm starting to feel a burr, so obviously the diamond is pretty aggressive and it takes a good chunk of metal with it. I don't think I'd stay on the diamond for a long period of time for that very reason. And the burr has switched sides. I'm gonna go to the finer diamond plate and cut some of that off and then hit it with ceramic. Okay. Now with that said, I'm gonna go to the ceramic and I'm gonna go coarse. Now the ceramic has an angle guide in it as well. It is slightly steeper than the angle guide that is on the diamond plates to kind of cut that bevel down, I do believe. Oh yeah, that's starting to get stupid sharp. Now, like I said, this knife was not wrecked. It was just used a lot in the kitchen. I am going to get just a little bit of stroppage on it. All right, and pardon me, I'm gonna go get a page from a catalog to test the sharpness. Stand by. All right, I love the U-line catalog for sharpness testing. Let's get a sheet and let's see what happens, shall we? Ooh, much better. All right. Yeah. Yes. Guys, that was like legit 5 minutes worth of sharpening. I'm looking at the camera time, and between me walking around, I'll fast forward through obviously the strokes, but much faster than frickin' ceramic mug, much faster than cardboard. With the angle guides built in, it's a lot easier to get that angle. So I'll put a link to this, you know, no affiliation with Worksharp. I do like their product, but this is perfect. I'm just gonna throw this in my travel kit. I'm telling you what, even if you don't want a higher end setup and you just want something to sharpen kitchen knives, like 10 minutes gets one knife more than usably sharp, like really. And it's funny because there's something, I forget where in this kit, that basically says, hey, this makes knives really sharp, be really careful. So I gotta say, guys, I am pretty impressed for the amount of effort I put versus what I got out of this knife. I'm sure if Mrs. Grey Dog comes along, she will probably ask me to sharpen the rest of the knives. So I'm probably gonna have to close this down here. Guys, as usual, I will talk, most of my videos are more about gear related stuff, occasional fitness, sometimes guns. You know, I kind of get all over the map. Things that interest me and hopefully or possibly interest you are the things that I do videos about. If any of that interests you at all, subscribing will get you more of the same. I always appreciate likes. Notification bell will let you know as soon as I upload a video. I usually do one a week. Sometimes I do two a week, depends on my level of motivation. But I will finish this here. I'll end this here, guys. Take care. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.
Get 'em, Jay.